Hi, I'm Dana Woodson, and welcome to another edition of At Your Service. On Saturday, April the 28th, the Prince Hall Shriners of the Arabia Temple, number 12, here in the city of Portsmouth, will host the 2018 Diabetes Walk. On today's program, the illustrious potentate and a noble member will join us to talk about the walk and to invite you to join in.
Portsmouth on the right side of the river. Rediscover your neighbor, the new Portsmouth.
There's a place where imaginations are sparked, where curiosity's reward is laughter, where history comes to play, and entertainment choices are many. With all tunnels now open in both directions, Portsmouth is now so very easy to reach. We invite you to eat, play, shop, and stay. All tunnels are now open. Rediscover your neighbor, Portsmouth.
Welcome back to At Your Service, where at this time, the illustrious potentate, Dwayne Brown, and noble Larry Jones join us. Welcome to the program, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Well, what type of organization is Prince Hall Shriners, and what does AEONMS stand for?
Well, it's a fraternal organization, pretty much started probably about 200 years ago, but it's more charity-based now. And the acronym stands for the Ancient Egyptian Arabic Order Nobles of the Mystic Shrine of North and South America and its jurisdiction incorporated.
Oh, thank you. Now, is Arabia Temple a nonprofit organization?
Yes, it is a nonprofit organization. We are an established 501c3. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, how long has Arabia Temple number 12 been a part of the Portsmouth community?
Well, we were chartered on October 12th. 1920. So this year, October, we will celebrate 98 years being a part of the community of Portsmouth.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Coming up on 100 soon.
Coming up on 100 soon. Almost there. Almost there.
Yes.
Well, outside of the reason why we're here, diabetes, we also sort things in the community as far as heart disease, as well as things for the youth as far as CHKD. We have a Shrine Assist Mentors program, which we're very active of. And we've recently just gotten involved with the fight against lupus.
How does Arabia Temple number 12 support the American Diabetes Association?
Well, we have an annual fundraiser that starts every year based on our potentate's calendar. So each year we are mandated to do one fundraiser which raises the most money. So we go out and we try to get sponsorship packages involved with different community members to try to sponsor us as far as the amount of money that we're trying to raise for this year. Our goal is always to raise money throughout the year, but we have one particular day which is coming up on Saturday, April 28th of this year for us to raise the money.
Well, tell us how much in donations have been contributed to the American Diabetes Association since the initiative has begun.
So far, the Prince Hall Shriners have donated over $925,000 to the American Diabetes Association.
Really?
Yes.
So talk to us about the Diabetes Association. Why did you select this organization to donate funds to?
Well, because we know a lot of the community members are suffering with diabetes. So for us, we take pride in trying to find a cure and the research for it. So that was one of the initiatives that we decided to do from our Imperial Council.
Okay. And what is the Imperial Council? Tell us that.
The Imperial Council is the Ancient Egyptian Arabic Order Noble of the Mystic Shrine. That's the leaders of our Prince Hall Shriners. So each year they manage all the temples throughout the North and South America. So every temple has to do the same thing. We run the same program, and we raise the funds for donations to American Diabetes Association. That's something that we do every year, and every temple does it, not just Arabian Temple number 12.
Okay, and your big event is coming up on April the 28th, Saturday, April 28th.
Yes,
Okay.
and we're looking forward to that.
Well, is there anything else in regards to diabetes that's important to know for your organization?
It is. Right now, of course, we're trying to raise money for the American Diabetes Association, but our initiative have changed now. It's insulin affordability. Everyone knows how expensive it is for the medicine for diabetes. So right now, one vial of, for instance, Lantus costs about $399, and that only lasts you probably just a week. And then if you want the pen costs for one Novolog pen, which is diabetics use to control their sugar, is $199. So we are right now trying to work with Congress to try and lower the cost and affordability for insulin.
Exactly, and this walk right here, the money that you raise will go to that fight.
All funds go directly to that fight.
Okay, well, very good. Now, who is the leader of Prince Hall?
The leader of our organization within the Imperial Council, which I gave you the acronym earlier, is the 42nd Imperial Potentate, the Honorable Carl Parker, which he resides out of California.
Okay, and tell us more, because being a Portsmouth girl, of course I grew up seeing the Shriners, but not knowing a whole lot about them.
Well, it's pretty much what you've seen. We're more known for in the city of Portsmouth for our annual Fishbowl Classic, which is this year will be the 71st year we've done it. But we're more like to be, I would say, more fraternal use, and we kind of stick to ourselves, but we want to do good things in the community. We want to be a part of the city of Portsmouth.
Right, always a great name in the city of Portsmouth, so this is wonderful to have you all on our program today.
And we have other programs at the temple as well, because we like to, each year we have the homeless men and women that come over and we feed them. We also provide them with some clothes. We have a workshop that one of the nobles is in charge of. They do resume workshops, and we have a computer lab up there. So those are some of the things that we like to give back to the community, try to assist others with some of our networking with getting employment and things of that nature.
Wow, that's great. That really is. Now, the diabetes walk. Talk about the logistics of that, what people need to do.
Okay, we have a registration form. The registration form costs $20 per walker. We're more interested in also teams as well, because the more teams, we're going to give out awards at the end. So right now, registration costs $20 to register. If you register in advance, and if you register on site, it's $25. But we would like for you to pre-register before March 31st in order for to receive a T-shirt. So all walkers will receive a T-shirt, and especially if they register before March 31st.
Before March 31st.
March 31st,
Okay.
pre-register. And that's our goal, is to find out how many pre-registered walkers we have so we can plan our event a little bit more efficiently.
Okay. Well, why is it so important for you all to do this event this year, at this time in our lives?
Because a lot of people are suffering from diabetes, including myself. So I take pride into doing it. So I ensure that whatever it takes to get the walk off, whether right now we're working with the city of Portsmouth is on our side this year. They're going to come out and set up a table. We got the city of Portsmouth Health Department's going to come out there with us. Last year, Mayor Rowe came out with us, and he spoke a few words and also donated towards the cause. So we just want to take pride in giving back to the community and also making awareness, because a lot of communities are not aware of the effects of diabetes and what it can do to your body. So it's important for us to put that out there to the community, let them know, because a lot of people could lose their limbs, turn blind behind it, and a lot of people, in our community are not aware that we have diabetes. So one of the objectives is to have the health department there to do screening. So they're going to be on board this year, Saturday, April 28th, to help us out with that as well. And the walk starts pre-registration at 8 o'clock a.m. and we'll have a warm-up by our team. We have a fitness team over there at Arabia Temple. We're going to do a quick warm-up, and then we're going to start the walk roughly around 9:30.
Okay. And you said a fitness team, that's the members of the temple?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, let's talk about the membership.
Well, we have right now active members, about 150 members. But if I was to look back in our archives, I'm pretty sure I could find a number that's higher than that. But right now we're working at about 150 active, dedicated nobles of the temple.
That's great. For 98 years, you all have been here in Portsmouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow, that really is great. Now, what is your goal for this walk?
Right now, financially, we're looking at about $10,000. So we would like to raise $10,000. So that's our goal. We're pushing hard for that. We've already got quite a few sponsors and also registered walkers. So right now, we're still looking for more sponsors for our program. So to raise that $10,000 to give back to the American Diabetes Association. Now, all funds goes to the American Diabetes Association, and it is tax deductible.
Exactly. Okay, well, how does the sponsorship part of it work?
Okay, we have 4 different levels. We have the silver level, which is $100, and you also have the $500 level, which is the gold, and then we have our platinum level, which is $1,000 and above. And so if you donate $1,000, you get a table, you get your names on the back of the T-shirts, and you have an opportunity to speak to the community. We also give out awards to the platinum donations as well. So we have a DJ out there. We're going to have some healthy snacks out there, just to go out there and have a great time. Last year we did it. We had an awesome time. And right now this is our 3rd annual one for Arabia Temple here. And we're just hoping that we get more participation and more donations.
Well, how many people are you expecting to participate in the walk?
Well, I'm hoping and praying that we will get anywhere between 250 to 300. When we first did it, our first walk was at Portsmouth City Park. We had about 50 people, and we kind of looked at and with the do's and the don'ts and how we can make it better. Then we came back last year and we went to IC Norcom, and then we probably had about 100 to 150 people. So we want to kind of double that, double the participation. So I'm looking at about 250 to 300.
Wow, that's great. So you all have already started to get the word out places?
Yes.
How are you doing that? You going to churches, community centers? How are you?
Definitely going to churches, definitely walking around with our registration forms, and where we go somewhere we try to make sure we pass out and we talk to people. Kind of sort of how we do for maybe like a voter's registration drive, but we try to make sure we have registrations on hand, so when we stop and talk to people, we can let them know what we got going on in the city of Portsmouth.
And we do a lot of social media, so we push it every single day on social media. So
That's good. That is very good, and you have a great number of members, so I'm sure that's helpful too.
Definitely.
Everybody's spreading the good word.
yes,
Definitely.
Exactly. Now, what would you tell the people of Hampton Roads and the city of Portsmouth on how important it is to give back to the community and to support the Arabia Temple number 12's initiative to raise money for diabetes awareness?
Well, it's very important. Charity starts at home, and if we're going to contribute to our National Diabetes Initiative, we can make awareness and make people aware here. We can get people involved here. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people here locally in the city of Portsmouth who's fighting this battle, and we're going to ask them to come join us and fight this and maybe make an improvement and maybe help save some lives.
That's great.
Yeah.
That really is. Okay, well, let's go back over the event and all the important details.
Okay.
we're also going to have some guest speakers that are going to talk about their experiences with diabetes. The DJ is going to be out there. We're also going to provide some very healthy snacks and close it out with some awards for our donators.
Sounds great. It sounds like you all have everything all planned. And the registration fee is?
It's $20, $20 for pre-registration before March 31st. If you register on site, it's going to be $25. And if you pre-register, then you'll get a t-shirt along with that before March 31st. So we're pushing for everybody to pre-register, so we'll have a number.
Wonderful. We thank you all for coming on the program to share this information about this important walk.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Indeed, gentlemen. Well, thank you for watching this edition of At Your Service. For PCTV, I'm Dana Woodson.